What's going on, guys? Bexio back, and today we're going to be talking about Tesla breaking through that $1 trillion mark. They are now a $1 trillion company. Very few companies have ever done it before, but they're now part of that list, and that list includes the likes of Apple, Microsoft, Google, and Amazon. And if you want to throw Bitcoin in there, Bitcoin actually did it the fastest out of everyone still, but Tesla, a big feat nonetheless, coming in at $1 trillion. It is crazy that they've managed to do this against all odds. A lot of people betting against them, shorting it, but they still managed to come up, become a $1 trillion company, super successful, and keep moving forward. We can see it right here. Tesla joins an exclusive club, the $1 trillion market cap. This talks about Tesla becoming part of the $1 trillion company club, and it's thanks to a roughly $4 billion deal to sell 100,000 vehicles to rental car company Hertz, which is kind of crazy that a $4 billion deal, I think, added like 39 billion or 40 billion dollars to the market cap to push it over that $1 trillion thing, which is crazy. And even Elon Musk thinks it's a little crazy in a tweet that we're going to go over. But this article in this section kind of looks like a little bit of a FUD piece, saying Tesla the junk bond rating, which that might be justifiable. I mean, they don't have amazing revenue for their their company's net worth or their company's market cap, and that would make sense. Maybe they get that bad rating, just under investment grade, so they don't get the best deals on debt. This one in the middle is kind of like regulators accused CEO of securities fraud. We know that that all happened, and then it just got settled. So kind of not really worth it bringing it up because it is settled. No one admitted guilt. It was just settled like normal. But the big thing that comes in with this junk bond rating is Tesla's forecast to earn $6 billion next year, which is a fifth as much as Amazon and a 20th of Apple. So you can see the difference in these types of companies. Amazon $1 trillion, Apple over 2 trillion, almost 2.5 trillion right now, and Tesla reaching the $1 trillion mark. Amazing. I think it's pushed mainly by the retail and normal people just liking Elon Musk and the idea of Tesla. But they don't really have the sales to back it up. I was invested in Tesla, sold after a little bit, but it is a bad bet to bet against Tesla at this point. We've seen what they can do. It's absolutely crazy, even against all odds, against all the shorters and everything like that. So is this valuation sustainable? Who really knows? It's going to be kind of insane to see, just comparing them to the other $1 trillion companies, like a fifth of Amazon sales and a 20th of Apple. Like if Tesla can reach this, can Apple be accelerated? Can Amazon be accelerated? To be Apple reach like 3, 4, $5 trillion company relatively soon or relatively short period of time because Tesla's able to do it with not as much sales. So we'll see what happens with that types of stuff. One of the biggest things that I would want to say about Tesla is, it says right here, Tesla's worth more than virtually every other major car maker in the world combined. But a lot of people think of Tesla as a car manufacturer. That's their business. That's how they have to be valued. But they're really a tech company. So their cars are just their ways that they sell their tech. Like Apple uses iPhones to sell their tech. It's a different types of way. It's a lot harder to do it through cars. But that's what Tesla does. They do sell their tech through their cars. So they're actually a tech and software company, which may have an easier time of you coming up with this $1 trillion market cap and why it can make sense. And here are the tweets from Elon Musk talking about, how this is actually kind of a crazy move. It is Ross Gerber saying, wow, what a way to start the week. Tesla gets an order for 100K cars from Hertz. Huge move and super smart. Rentals in huge demand and going green. The rental fleets need replenishment. Stoked. You see Elon Musk reply to that saying, strange that move valuation, as Tesla is very much a production ramp problem, not a demand problem. Kind of a subtle flex saying, everyone wants a Tesla. We don't need anyone to want more Teslas. We need to be able to make more Teslas in order to fulfill demand. So a little bit of a subtle flex there, but and then clears up saying, to be clear, cars sold to Hertz have no discount, same price as to consumers. So that's actually a big point because rental cars actually get, or rental car companies actually get discounts on rental cars a lot of the time because they buy in big packages like this, 100,000 cars at a time. But with Tesla, they're going to pay full price because Teslas hold their value. So they're going to assume that they don't go down in value as much as normal cars would have. And they don't have the maintenance that normal cars have as well. So There's a lot of things that save money on the EV and Tesla side compared to like gas powered cars. And ultimately, this is great for Tesla because this gets more people in Teslas, more people riding in them, enjoying them, maybe even increase demand even more, which isn't a problem as we can see from Elon's tweet. But more people wanting Teslas is only going to be better for the business and growing it. So, this big debate about the worth of the company and market cap, is it worth this? Can it be worth this? Is it sustainable? Ultimately, people are just, there's more things coming on the market where people are just going to get more and more interested in Tesla. And a massive, massive news is that Tesla's Model 3 became the first EV to top European monthly sales. This is the first time in history that an EV topped a gas-powered car in sales in Europe. And you see right here, Tesla's Model 3 top European car sales list in September, marking the first time an electric vehicle has done so in monthly charts. Absolutely massive. More people moving towards this type of wanting a Tesla. The big problem with this data or push is we don't really know if people are going to EVs and they want EVs, or they want Tesla, which would be a big difference. So I think people are more pushing right now towards they want Teslas. Teslas are marketed as very nice cars. They are very nice cars, low maintenance. They have a bunch of tech with them, where other EV or other car manufacturers don't necessarily have that software and tech, which is, again, why we can value Tesla as a tech company and not necessarily a car manufacturing company. And Tesla did this without the Gigafactory in near Berlin actually finished. So you can see landmark sales figure come as Tesla awaits final approval for its first European Gigafactory in, not even going to attempt to say that, near Berlin, with CEO Elon Musk hoping production can start this year despite red tape in Germany. So they managed to be the #1 selling car for the month of September without that Gigafactory open. That just, I think, screams that there's a lot of demand for the Teslas, and they're going to be able to push prices down a little bit in Europe with being able to supply from there instead of shipping it over. But a lot of people that want Teslas are going to be able to get Teslas. That's going to look good for, obviously, earnings and stuff. They're going to sell more cars. They're going to make more money. They're going to be able to try and justify this market cap and try and put an end to these types of debates. And to end this video off, just looking at the top assets by market cap, just interesting thing to look at. You can see #1, Apple, Microsoft, Saudi Aramco, Google, Amazon, Bitcoin, and Tesla wraps out the $1 trillion club. So when you're looking at this list, it is, I mean, it's crazy that Tesla was able to do this against all odds. They really did pull through against all the short sellers and hiccups in the road. But comparing them to the likes of Google, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, the sales aren't necessarily there. Does that justify a higher valuation for these companies? Should Apple be trading at $4 trillion instead of $2.5 trillion because of their sales compared to Tesla? I think these are questions that are going to start raising. Instead of, is Tesla actually worth this? It's going to be, are these companies worth more than they're actually worth right now? Which would be massively crazy. But looking at this list, we have to remember, for all of these companies hitting $1 trillion, the quickest one to do it wasn't even a company at all. It was Bitcoin. It took Bitcoin 12 years, took Tesla 18. So Tesla gets second place to Bitcoin. Really, really funny things to see. So the $1 trillion club wraps it out with all these companies, massively successful companies, and I really wouldn't want to bet against any one of them. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Tesla joining the $1 trillion company club. I think that they deserve. I think they've really fought through a lot of things. There's been ups and downs, and Elon Musk is a very polarizing figure to a lot of different people. So we'll see exactly how much farther this goes. He is the richest person in the world by an absolutely ridiculous margin now. So maybe like having someone everyone likes, or the majority of people like, being that in that position changes some thoughts or something. But as always, guys, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. See you guys in my next video.